Welcome from James and Radhikar Yoga Plus Therapies. In today's short session, we're just going to go through a few tips about how you can keep yourself fit, mobile and happy when you're travelling. So this will include a few simple yoga stretches, some simple moves to keep the body strong and fit, as well as a few things that even get those hearts going a little bit for the cardio, health and fitness, with a little bit of mental calmness and stillness and meditation. So I hope you enjoy these short practices. We're just going to introduce you to some of them, so feel free when you do this practice yourself to do as many reps as you like, or to hold the stretches a little bit longer if you feel the need. Let's start in nice, easy, relaxed standing place. Feet apart, knees off lock. Imagine that string through the crown of the head. Relax the shoulders. Create that sense of upright posture. Take the inner smile. Remember that you're out travelling the world, so you're really feeling happy and excited about the adventure. We'll begin with a little bit of breathing. So just going to start by just bringing that breath down into the belly, slow and deep through the nose. Breathing in, all the way out. Just a bit of tension in your body, just let it go with the breath. Sometimes to help that, you could just try a simple breath practice, breathing into the count of 4. Breathing out to the count of 5. When the exhale is a little bit longer, it just creates that little bit more relaxation, that release of effort and tension. Try one more breath. A long exhale. Good. Now, first stretch is to get our shoulders nice and mobile and help our upper back postures, because often when we travel, we're sort of seated and slumped. So for this practice, keep a little tummy tone. Interlock the fingers if you can. If not, just hold a hand towel. I'm just going to stretch your arms up overhead, wherever they get to. So if the shoulders are tight, maybe that's where you stop. If you can go further, do so. And then focusing on the upper back and a little in the shoulders, just see if you can just mobilize it a little bit. Moving in and out of the stretch. So you're trying to feel that sensations of move and ease coming into the shoulder joints and the upper back. Natural, easy breathing. It depends on how tight and stiff you feel. Maybe you do 5, maybe you could do 20. Depends on how much you need. Then relax, loosen off the shoulders, loosen off everything, give it a good shake. Second one, just to stretch the side body. So take the feet a bit apart, grounded and easy. Bring one arm up towards the ear. If you can't lift the arm, you could place your hand behind your head or just keep it by the side. So we're just going to stretch over. Hold the stretch and breathe. Just enjoy the sensations of stretching out that body. Support yourself with the other hand if you need. If you want to work harder, bring the other arm up and add a little bit more to the stretch. Remember to keep our hearts open and expansive. Breathe in, gently come up. Loosen. Second side. Stretch long through that side body. Over. Natural breathing as you hold. Create nice length. Open the hearts. Grounded feet. If you want to work it harder, bring the other arm up and stretch through. Nice. Ease it up. Loosen off. Next one is to stretch our waist and twist our spines. Have one leg forward, one leg back, a little bit to the side so you're balanced. Keep those hips nice and stable. Bring the arms forward. We're just going to twist the leg that's in front. So just gently twisting and back. So the movement is coming from the body, not the shoulders. So we're not just twisting the shoulders, twist through the torso. Sometimes it helps to just relax and breathe out into the twist. You can hold the arms in any way that feels good to do it. There's no set arm pattern. Make fists, whatever it feels. Just try, but focus on getting that nice twist. Again, 5 to 20 times. Second side, nice and stable the pelvises, grounded feet, nice easy twisting. Breathing out, feeling that work through the waist and the spine. Very good. Now, next one's really important on the muscles at the front of the hips. Because again, when we travel, often we're a lot of sitting, so it can get quite tight in this area. So the simple high lunge is a good way to stretch it. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, heel is lifted, vertical, front knee bent, hips face forward, and then you just gently tuck your tail until you feel that nice stretch coming into the front of the hip. If you're not feeling stable, just use a chair or a wall for support. And make sure you're not too narrow. Keep the foot out to create stability. As you hold the hip stretch, you can do various shoulder stretches as well. Opening the heart, breathing. Or like a cat stretch, stretching between the shoulder blades. It just helps to get that mobility. Once you've done one side, again, maybe you stretch 10, 20, 30 seconds, however long it feels it needs. Remember never to strain, never to cause pain. Little tuck, feel that stretch to the front hip. Knee over ankle, not too far forward. Steady, natural deep breathing. And again, you can explore the shoulders. So many opportunities, you could do a little bit of work on back posture. Stretching between. Just give you that nice stretch. Good. A little shake. Now next one is just to stretch and mobilize the back. So again, these muscles can get quite tight. It's really important when you do this one to have the bent knees. And if you can't drop your head down, there's a few options. One using support in the thighs, or you could use a table, chair, or bed. So I'll show you those options as well. Feet about hip width, parallelish. So first option is you do your little bend forward, place your forearms on your thighs, and just relax. And just stretching easily here. If it feels okay in your back, feels okay to drop the head all the way down, maybe you could stretch all the way down so that you're bringing your chest towards your thighs. Doesn't matter if the legs have to bend a lot. We're focusing on just trying to relax and release the spine, the back. The neck is free and easy. If you do want that little bit more hamstring, you could just lightly straightening the knees. And again, holding it 10, 20 seconds, whatever it feels it needs. Little shake. Option, if you can't do that as well, lean on something, feet a bit apart. You can just do some cat stretch. You just inhale and lightly arch the back. And then exhale, hollow the tummies and round the back, and just get that nice stretch through. So just getting that mobility into your whole spine. Anywhere between 3 and 10 times. Just enjoying the feeling of movement and breathing. Good. Have a little listen. It's also good to do something that helps our balance, keeps our mental focus. And there's two options here. One includes a nice stretch for the thighs. So the first one we're going to do is the tree balance. So start with the feet close together. Option 1, foot above ankle. Option 2, foot above knee. Hips forward and level. Hands can be to the sides or at the heart. Focus on a point and just breathe naturally. How long you balance again, maybe 10 seconds, maybe 20, maybe 30. Just try to bring a sense of calm stillness into your being. Once you've done one side, loosen off that foot and try the other side. Stance knee a little unlocked, remember? So again, above ankle, above knee. If you're very unstable, hold the wall, hold your chair, careful not to fall over. Steady, hands to the sides or at the hearts. Breathe naturally, focus. Calm, still mind. Very good. And relax. Loose. Another option, especially if you want to get some stretch in your thigh, is the dancer balance. So you bring your leg up, hold the ankle, other hand to the front, and you're just going to try to stretch the leg back a few times without twisting. As you do that, you could reach the arm a little forward, or it could be holding the wall. Once you feel you've warmed up, you could hold the balance and breathe, focusing on a point. And relax, loose. Other side, leg up, hold the ankle, stretch it back. Add some arm, or a hold. Focus on a point. Nice light lateral breath. Find that place of inner stillness. And relax. Nice and loose. Okay, now, if you feel you also need to get a bit of fitness or strength along as you travel, here's a few quick examples. We'll start with the strength first. So one really good one is your squat. Remember with this, be kind to your knees. Think of focusing on hips and thighs. It's just to get that bit of strength going. So when we do this, hands can be wherever comfortable. Tails go back, like you're sitting in a chair. And according to your knees, maybe just do a small bend, or maybe you can do a deeper bend. It just depends on how it feels. Try to work to keep evenness in the knees in line with the toes. And how many you do? 5, 10, 20, 25. Again, depends on how you're feeling, fitness and strength. Nice strain, nice rhythm. Very good. So that's a strengthener. Lower body. Good one for your ankle and calf. Single calf raise. Have something to support. Standing on one foot, other leg bent. And just coming up and down on the toes. Be careful when you don't roll it outward. Just going straight up and down. Keep the tummy toned, think tall, light and easy like the dancer. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. All depends on how you feel, how your strength is. Other side as well. Think tall, straight up, slowly down. Sometimes sides can be different. Very good. Okay, so next one is a nice upper body strength. Quite often when you travel, you want to be putting your hands on dirty floors and things like that. Think about doing this in modified form. You could use a bed side or a chair or a table. So you're just going to place your hands on the edges, walk your feet back, tone your tummy muscles a little so you don't collapse and dip. Feel steady and stable, and slowly shift the body, bend the arms, bring your chest towards your support, and then slowly back up and releasing. You can try that as many times as your arms will allow. Quite demanding. If you can't bend all the way, just bend as much as you can. Want to feel the work in the back arms, a little bit in the chest. Try to keep the arms not too wide, keep them more in, more helpful in the shoulders. So again, you might do 3, 10, 15. Now another one, just for a bit of upper shoulder strength. It's also stretch the down dog off the chair or bench. Stretch your tails back, soft knees, hands on the chair edge. And sometimes with this one you can turn the palms slightly in. Then you bend the elbows, bringing the crown of the head towards your chair, and then pushing away. Obviously this is a lot of shoulder mobility here, so if you have any shoulder issues, maybe you don't do this one, you leave it out. Okay, have a bit of a breath, shake. Now the last thing is you can sometimes do a little bit of light cardio, especially if you've been doing a lot of travel, sitting and you haven't got enough time, haven't got a lot of ability to get out and walk around. You can even do this in a very short space. It's just using a principle, a bit of interval training. So the principle is that you do a bit of light jogging, and then you do a bit of intense jogging, and then a bit of light jogging. And you could do that maybe 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. It doesn't take very long, but you will feel that heart getting up and going. So it's be something like, start with that light, easy, warm-up jog. Get the arms moving, breathing. Feel nice and light, no jarring. So check the surface you're on. You need to prop on your shoes. Don't want to feel any jarring in your joints. Obviously, if you've got knee, foot, ankle issues, maybe this is one you don't do. When you've done about a minute to warm up, that might be, maybe you need a little bit longer, but once you've done a little bit of a warm up, then you can do that intense. So, really jog. And then back to easy. So you can do that 10 seconds, 15, 20 seconds. Depends on how fit you are, how breathless you're feeling. And so remember, after another period of half a minute to a minute, and you can again do that 3, 4, 5 times. Afterwards, just take a slow, deep breath. All the way out. Remember, you can just select some of these things. You don't have to do everything. Depends on your time, what your priority is. One more breath. And the last thing, just a little brief meditation. So just sit yourself in a chair on the edge of the bed, feet apart, hands resting, shoulders relaxed, spine's pretty upright. Make sure your neck feels nice and loose. Make a big yawn, relax your jaw and face. Focus on a point. If you're comfortable to close your eyes, do so. Bring awareness to the breathing. Just to give us that little bit more calmness, we're just going to do 3 quick breaths. We're going to get you to breathe in fully. Breathe out long and slow with pursed lips. Just completely let go. And again. Like you're sinking. One more. Just the postures to be lightly up. Let all tension go. Take in a smile. Just focus on the breath at the nose. Watching the breath come in. Watching the breath go out. Sometimes if your mind's too busy, you need to add something. So you could use a little mantra to help. So maybe when you're breathing in, you could say to yourself, I know I'm breathing in. And when you breathe out, you can say to yourself, I know I'm breathing out. So the mantra just keeps you focused on the breath. If you like something a little bit more yogic, a sound, maybe in your own mind you could do it with the sound. So as you breathe in, you just say to yourself, so. As you breathe out, hum. So, hum. And just stay attentive to the breath, body relaxed, and just letting the mind become calm and still. Sense that inner ease. Often, travel can be a little taxing, a little burdensome. Things don't always go the way you like. So you can use these few moments to reflect and to let go of any held tensions, of feelings of discomfort or anger or frustration. If you're feeling a little worried, using this calm, quiet time to just help the mind become a little calmer and give it more perspective. Give yourself distance from what you're doing and see whether it's as things are happening as much or as bad as you think. And if nothing else in these few quiet moments, you can just give yourself that sense of acceptance that everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. You're coming back from meditation. Deep breath, stretch it up. Breathe out. Blink the eyes open. Bit of a neck release. Coming back. So we hope you've enjoyed this short session on some things to keep you fit and healthy as you travel, including yoga, some strength exercises, some bit of cardio fitness and a nice calming meditation. So until next time, thanks from James and Radhikar at Yoga Plus Therapies. Namaste.